So today, my fellow commissioners, we were cruising nicely. I am not frustrated at all because I get manga, but all I can tell you is alichingi ilanga linganalo indaba zalo. So what happened is that with Andrea Gorgeous Johnson was having a meeting with Senzo Mchunu wakhe, and futhi the disbandment of the PKTT kuyakhomba ukuthi nalama charges lawa bawakhukha for General Khumalo. It was a well coordinated thing. Lochani kubafana msiza lo. Before we get to what really went down today with the Commission of Inquiry, because we had our very own Drew the Ramsamy, let's get to the housekeeping. Let's clean the house. Let me tell you what really went down also today. Number one, Julius Mkhwanazi, the waterman, the Maboshanjalo, with his Nandos, he was arrested for the fourth time. For that case, Emmanuel Mbenze, Nyakumbula Guti Kuvelile, Madam Commission of Inquiry, Guti, Uno Mundo Wabulawa, Emmanuel Mbenze, Bamposela E Damini Tizeni. And then with the 4 accused, they were arrested for that case. So singers Guti, will Julius the waterman Mkhwanazi get another bail? Nganchela, Julius Mkhwanazi, Abamtate Bambege la for another case because this guy is wasting a lot of money guma bail application. And then as vela futhi, my fellow commissioners, the Steve Biko of the Parliament of South Africa, Fadial Adams, bamremovile lapha eParliament kusazoba busy. Niyakhumbula Steve Biko wathola ama documents wafaka under the door ukuthi i-door bengakanani we don't know, but a pile of documents were shoved under his door, and then yena wathatha ama documents wenzani wagijima wavula ama case. That's why uDineo Mukwili agcine abanama future crimes lapha ku-IDEC bambophela for icala angakalenzanga. Can you imagine? So, my fellow commissioners, let's get to the business of the day. Today we had our very own beautiful Drew Ramsamy. Benifuna umdonsa phansi lapha ku social media, but uMadlanga wathi relax. People they will always talk. Abomsiza bahlezi bakhuluma ku social media, but I listen to the good, I listen to the bad. I don't even take anything serious enze ku social media. But let's get to the business ukuthi what really went down. So the plot lapha ku Madlanga Commission of Inquiry evelilo, it was that ukuthi Gorgeous ngumchunu General Khan, like they had ama instructions from Gumchunu ukuthi they must make sure they get rid of Umasemula, Mkhwanazi and Khumalo, and install Usibia and Khan so that operations wabo they can run smoothly. Like, and then bese Gorgeous abe watchdog yabo to clear the way. So khona la asho khona ukuthi athi let him misled the parliament so that we can charge him. La Bogungu Johnson atshela uMasemula ukuthi he must go to the parliament ayokhuluma manga so that bakhona ukumcharge. Can you imagine ukuthi lo mama lo why enza into so? This was after like Johnson anikeza information uMasemula deliberately so ukuthi akhona ukumcharge indaba engaka. And at some point, Advocate Ramsamy, like mina, if I can tell you, she was so brave. She made sure she knows everything that was happening. Like IDEC, like like as if one of the good days, I need to go and answer for myself. And she imagine General Mkhwanazi, he once mentioned Brown Barayaki is just a pawn in this game. And even today, Advocate Ramsamy, we confirm it, but again, azanga funa ukuyiconfirm in detail, and then I will play you a video shortly now supporting la azikhulumela khona Ramsamy ukuthi vele uParayaki ayishem yena bekasidlalo lapha, and futhi uSenzo Mchunu it showed ukuthi vele he did interfere with imsebenzi ye-IDEC, and that means ukuthi kwenzakalani, that is a political interference. uNhlanhla Mkhwanazi, he was so right. My fellow commissioners, all I can tell you, like today in the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, we heard that with Senzo Mchunu, they met Bano Gorgeous not once, not twice. It showed they met more than once, but at some point in Yakumula Gorgeous watin ukuthi yena azange khahlangane noSenzo Mchunu kanengi to clean up this mess ye-SAPS, in particular because uSenzo Mchunu ngathi bekafuna capture crime intelligence to clean crime intelligence, and also Gorgeous banoSenzo Mchunu, they were speaking a lot of beba nama meetings amanengi. Also they wanted to use IDEC to investigate chief of staff uNkabinde. Why would chief of staff yakasenzo Mchunu uGorgeous afuna like ukumhlakaza so? Now it makes sense why they wanted the disbandment of the PKTT. Like actually why uCupcake anga Tochi usenzo Mchunu. Why I'm protect the guys usenzo Mchunu, he's always mentioned and elaba mention akona akuko right. Like IREC like bekungana muntu obeka safe lapha ku IREC. uGorgeous wanted to arrest ama general wamaphoyisa each and every week. And futhi ngicela uTalent James can come and fill us in ukuthi why would she choose, because uTalent James received some information about is police or critical or sensitive information, crime intelligence information, and she chose IP over IREC. Why would Talent James choose like? And why Ian Cameroon like abe na conflicted in this whole shenanigans because Ramsamy Ian Cameroon na vele he was part of the people, he knew everything that was happening, especially removal yaga Kumalo, removal yaga Fani Masemula, and that time Ian Cameroon is the chairperson of the portfolio committee in our parliament. Guys, can somebody make me to understand why am a politician's way to do? And if Ian Cameroon must be removed as the chairperson of the portfolio committee, yes, Poisa, with immediate effect. But Minangbonga, Captain Mark McLean is the one who warned or that taught Drushantha that she must document everything lapago IDEC, especially when she was working with Gorgeous and Peromal, and them are dangerous. They will ruin her career because he knew very well with these people by Hamors. And she trained Ramsamy to the best. So guys, let's talk in the comment section. What do you think about the testimony of Ramsamy? At the end of at the end of her testimony, I saw her, she became so emotional. Like this lady, she has been through a lot. Yabona Gorgeous wahlukumezela abantu. Yabona Gorgeous like vele udinga ihoshima mpuru. So let's talk in the comment section. Look at these videos that I'm going to share with you now after this video. Make sure Guti you follow this page and like, comment and repost, and make sure Guti you go to my profile and click that subscription. Guti you must get updates immediately because I post update throughout the day. So click Msiza's updates so that you can get those updates. So thank you so much for following this content. Stay tuned for more.
Here from Mr. Adams. Is it correct, Mr. Adams, that you received a Rule 3 notice which required of you to file a statement in October of 2025?
Good morning, Commissioners. Parliament can confirm that I have a very problematic laptop, and my laptop is either in for repairs or frozen, and when I became aware of the emails, it was, I really don't want to lie, I think around about March.
You would not have to lie, so you don't even need to.
No, Commissioner, at any rate, I was aware of the Rule 3 a few months ago. But
what's a few months ago?
I think 3 months ago, 4 months ago, when I became aware of it. I had not noticed it in October.
Surely this is something very important. You cannot be as unspecific as you are. When did you first become aware of the Rule 3 notice?
If you're going to ask me for a date right here, Justice, I really wouldn't be able to give you one, but it was a few months ago. But I'm under the impression that I will be getting more questions because people are mentioning me every day, so I was waiting for that. And Honourable Shackleton is 100% right in his assessment. But eventually, I saw that I wasn't going to get a subpoena, and that is why I emailed the Commission.
Is the laptop you are talking about the same laptop you are using for your parliamentary business?
It is.
So are you telling us that you are able to function in Parliament with a laptop that's giving you the problems that you are telling us now?
I am struggling with it.
And how are you able to function at Parliament?
Well, half the times I don't. Half the times I have to walk to people for information or call up for information.
Don't you have IT people who can sort out your laptop?
They do sort it out for me regularly. Works for a few days and then it just kicks in again.
I find that very hard to believe, Mr. Adams.
It can be confirmed by Parliament,
I
Justice.
find that very hard to believe.
I would too.
That from October last year is only about 3 months back that you became aware that you got a Rule 3 notice from this commission. I find that very hard to believe. Are you telling us the truth?
100%, Justice.
And is this the case also with everything else you received from Parliament? From
Yes.
October last year until about 3 months ago, you did not receive anything from Parliament.
Justice Madlanga, I never said that. I'm saying that the laptop freezes on a daily basis, and therefore, if I may, therefore, whenever I take it, when I take it out my bag, I normally have to go to IT. It will work for a day or two, and it will start again. So
You say you never said what I just suggested to you now. If you did not get the Commission's Rule 3 notice from October until only about 3 months ago, that should be true of communications from Parliament as well. It's on that basis that I've just said what I said to you now.
Yes, Justice, that is what I'm agreeing with you.
So from October, I thought you were saying that's not what you said.
No, sorry. It's not even from October, Justice. It's been for about 18 months that I'm struggling with this device.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about anything else. I'm concerned about October to today. For you to only give to the Commission communication, or rather your statement, which was required from October of last year, for you to only give that statement to the Commission after 9 p.m. last night. And the only excuse you have is that you have difficulties with your laptop. All right, I don't believe that. I find it hard to believe that because otherwise you should not be operational at all as a parliamentarian. Okay, let's move on. Now, about 3 months back, you became aware that a statement was required of you. So according to what you say, which is hard to believe, you have had 3 months and we only get your statement after 9 p.m. last night. What excuse do you have for that?
There is no excuse, Justice, because when I emailed the Commission about 2 weeks ago, I asked for a date. I was given the date of the 11th. I emailed back. I said to them that it is voter registration, 6th, 7th, 8th. I essentially have 5 days to complete this thing. Can I have a slightly later date? The Commission...
Why would you have asked for a date? You would have seen from the communication which you got 3 months back that the statement was required from October last year already. Why would you have asked for a date? 3 months back, you become aware that, oh, for such a long time, a statement was required from me. You still ask for a date instead of saying, wow, I'm very late already, and quickly putting your statement together. Why only a week or a couple of weeks back do you ask for a date only then?
The Commission asked me 3 questions, Judge, and I felt that I could offer much more than 3 questions, which is why I asked for a date. When the date was proposed on the 11th, I emailed back. I said, can I have just a little bit more time? And I was told, no, the 11th is the only available date. I moved heaven and earth. I sat up nights to conclude this thing. And I'm not saying that I'm doing that what I did was right. But what I'm saying is I tried my level best to meet the deadline of Thursday. I couldn't.
What I will say, and I will stop here, what I will say is it seems to me that you are not taking this commission seriously. And starting from now and going forward, you should not treat this commission the way you have thus far. Because every and anything you've said thus far is just totally unbelievable. I do not believe it. This should mean that you cannot function at Parliament as a parliamentarian. And it also suggests that you are not even taking the people that you are supposed to serve seriously, if for as long as you suggest is the case. You have been using a laptop that you basically cannot use. You are not taking us as a commission seriously, and I would dare say you are not even taking the people that you are supposed to serve seriously. Starting from now going forward, you must take this commission seriously, Mr. Adams. What do we do now, Mr. Shaskalsin?
Well, Chair, we have the statement. The next open slot, or the next slot that can be made open, is the 19th of August. And Mr. Adams can come on the 19th of August. I'd ask that we postpone to the 19th of August.
Yes. For the record, let me just repeat something that you yourself already said, Mr. Shaskalsin, which is that it is not practical for us to hear Mr. Adams's evidence now. People who follow the Commission's proceedings will have heard that all the time. We refer to what we have read in the statements of witnesses because we prepare ahead of time. If a statement was given or furnished to the Commission after 9 p.m., there is no way that that statement would then be forwarded to us, commissioners, for us to prepare. That's true of the evidence leaders as well, actually, because they too need to prepare. So practically, it is not possible to hear Mr. Adams's evidence today. For that reason, as Mr. Shaskalsin requests, the hearing of his testimony Mr. Adams's testimony must be postponed. 19 August, Chair. 19 August. Mr. Adams, the hearing of your testimony is postponed to 19 August 2026. You are excused until then. Thank you.
Thank you.
At Justice College. I'm also joined by Yusuf Abramji, who will be part of this conversation. Thank you very much for speaking to us on ENC. Before, of course, I hand over to Yusuf as well. What happened? Who was late and where is the delay?
You know, I'm reading Madlanga's statement and I'm seeing that I was subpoenaed. It's a lie, I was never subpoenaed. I emailed the commission and I said, you know what, my name's been kicked around like a football for 3 months. I demand my opportunity to speak. They came back to me and they gave me a date of the 11th. I think that was on the 3rd. I said to them, voter registration is the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. Those are the 3 busiest days of the year for me. Can you give me another date? I'm proposing the 30th. They said, no, it's the 11th or nothing. They, in essence, gave me 4 days to complete my submission. But now remember, as I'm trying to complete my submission, people are still mentioning my name left, right, and center on TV. So it becomes a little bit odd. So we submitted yesterday at 6 o'clock, which I think is still reasonable. I mean, it's not as if they need to go and find documents. I've given them everything. And then this morning I get here and I'm told by Yusuf that I'm unlikely to testify today, which is disappointing because I've come halfway across the country. I went to bed early, I put on a suit for this, and now I'm told I'm not going to testify today. So it's, yeah.
Are you ready to testify, Fadial?
I would not have emailed Madlanga to demand to testify if I wasn't ready.
So what's at play here in your view?
I think certain people would have read my submissions and thought we have a problem here.
Do you believe that you were used?
And let me put it to you like this, Pule. I'm here to be used. I'm asking the public, if you know of any malfeasance, any corruption, please put your envelope under my office door.
What were you used? Given the contents of the Section 27 referral, the argument here is that your allegations were weak.
Let me challenge that. Let Drew Ramsamy produce the whole 2.5 hour conversation which she recorded, play it, listen to her comment based on the information before her. Yeah. I'm not saying that she is. I'm telling you that woman lied to this commission and her own recording will prove it. Now,
Give us some insight.